This is the last night of our Tick Week series, and we're focusing on Maine's next generation and how they're learning new skills and information to better protect themselves against ticks over their lifetimes.
News Center Maine's Vivian Lee tells us the hands-on learning is also helping kids better identify which ticks have the potential to spread diseases.
K-12 students across Maine are not only learning how to protect themselves against ticks and the diseases they carry, they're also learning how public health and climate change are playing a role.
At Spruce Mountain Middle School, these sixth graders are all too familiar with ticks.
How many of you guys have ever been bitten by a tick? Whoa, that's a lot.
Adina Berkowitz is the founder and executive director of Lyme TV. The nonprofit is working to educate the world about Lyme disease and other dangerous tick-borne illnesses. As part of Lyme TV's Tick Jedi School Health Program, students from K-12 are learning important tools to protect themselves, including how to remove a tick safely and do daily tick checks.
Put your clothes in the dryer on high heat for 20 to 30 minutes. It'll kill the ticks on there, and go straight into the shower. You're going to wash off any ticks that aren't attached, and you could do a thorough tick check.
Adina suffers from late-stage neurological Lyme disease, multiple co-infections, which later caused brain damage and other diseases, all from a tick bite.
Lyme disease can affect any and all parts of your body. Neurologically, it can affect your skin, it can affect your GI system.
Adina occasionally makes school presentations, but the interactive curriculum is available as an online resource to teachers in Maine and across the country. Besides workbooks and lesson plans, there's also this featured cartoon.
A fella who calls himself Tickula.
About 4,500 students are using the Tick Jedi online program in 11 Maine counties, 9 states, and 1 school in Canada. Kelly teaches middle school science, and she has collected as many as 30 ticks from kids after they come in from recess each year.
A lot of them live kind of in inner city kind of areas here, so they were thinking that, oh, I can't get it, I don't live in the woods. And it's been an eye-opener.
But some of these youngsters know firsthand the dangers of Lyme disease. An embedded tick left Colby Spiata with muscle spasms, but fortunately things cleared up after being treated early with antibiotics. Quinn Johnson suffers from Lyme arthritis and still has swelling in her knee despite treatment.
What happened to me, it can get even worse and worse till it can ruin someone's life.
And in southern Maine, 7th graders at Gorham Middle School are actually on the hunt for ticks.
So you can start all the way back there and drag all the way through here up.
Using large cloths, students drag through the leaf litter for ticks and measure the distance, time of day, temperature, and habitat.
This is the first time we've...
Ticks that attach to the fabric are identified, collected, and preserved in small vials.
You could ask almost all of my students to identify the difference between a dog tick and a deer tick.
The middle school is one of more than 24 campuses and other sites across the state participating in the University of Maine 4-H Tick Project. The community science program is open to K-12 students. From the classroom to the outdoors, youngsters learn about the life cycle of ticks, habitat species, and the pathogens they transmit, and how tick migration is tied to climate change.
We've learned how to protect ourselves from them. We've learned where we can find them.
The project provides supplies to collect ticks, safety information, activities, and learning resources. Educators, camp counselors, homeschool parents, librarians to volunteers can sign up online. The ticks collected by students are sent into the University of Maine Cooperative Extension Tick Lab.
We, through the Tick Lab, get the ticks identified and tested for diseases at no cost to the educator, and that data gets sent back to those educators to share with the youth.
88 students are participating, 29 tick samples have been tested, and 11 were positive for the bacteria that causes Lyme.
We've had some of the local vets ask us, the veterinarians ask us for our tick information that we're finding here in Gorham.
Students are also learning how to keep themselves safe from tick-borne diseases, especially when hunting for ticks.
Tuck your socks into your pants and just, wear protective clothing like long sleeve.
Now the Lyme TV Tick Jedi School Health Program and the 4-H Tick Project are both a free resource. And we'll have much more information on both programs on our News Center Maine website and mobile app. For Tick Week, Vivian Lee, News Center Maine.
And if you missed any of the stories this week, you can go to the homepage on our News Center Maine website and mobile app and click on the Tick Week banner.